What's up guys, it's ALLDAYANTHONY and welcome back to a long-awaited junkyard vlog, where in today's video we're heading to one of my favorite pastimes, the jalopy junkyard. Elmo, what's happened to you? Yo.
Do you know that about cars?
Me?
Yeah.
Not enough. All right, guys. So I know it's been a while since our last junkyard vlog, and I've been promising you one. So today, I'm gonna make it happen. Regardless of the rain, regardless of the wind, we're just gonna get out there and do it and see if we can find anything. Now, I'm not looking for anything specifically, and when I do, typically I never find it. So I'm just gonna go there with an open mind, see what we find, just cruise around, check out the junkyard vibes. So today we're in the Dodge Ram, which has been getting neglected for the last several months, mainly for the fact that I haven't been driving it. I picked up the Honda CRZ, I've been getting great gas mileage with that, and there's really no reason to drive this thing when it gets 10 miles per gallon. So with that said, it's been sitting for quite some time. I am on low fuel right now, and yeah, it's overdue for a lot of maintenance. I need to change the oil on this thing, I need to wash it, I need to give it an interior detail, as I've taken it kind of off-roading a couple times, and it just needs some love. So with me being low on gas, and most of the gas I've been putting in this truck has been just buying the cheapest stuff I can find, I picked this stuff up from my local O'Reilly's here, which is the Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus Complete Fuel System Cleaner. So this is going to hopefully improve the idle, improve some things where it's kind of been struggling with, because again, it's an old truck, it's 21 years old at this point. So I'm gonna throw this in and fill up the tank, which say a prayer for my wallet, because I think it's gonna get pretty expensive on this thing. So with that said, we're gonna head to the gas station first, go fill up, throw this in, and head to the junkyard. So, instructions on this is that we are going to, on an empty tank, which we're on an empty tank right now, throw in the entire bottle, and then we're going to fill it up to max capacity. Again, we're going to see how much this costs, because I haven't filled this truck up in, I don't know, man, it's been 6-7 months, definitely before the big hike in gas prices. So it'll leave a dent in my wallet for sure, right? But you know, it'll all work out. So anyways, we're gonna throw this in there, and that way this actually stabilizes the fuel. So even if I'm not driving the truck for a long period of time, then not a big deal. So we'll be fine. So cool, let's get it done. All right, so we're at 449 for regular, 87. Now, let's see what kind of damage is done here.
A few moments later.
All right, so here we are, 99.05, which actually isn't as bad as I thought for some reason. I thought it was gonna be way worse. Is it more than before? Yeah, but like, I don't know. I think that there's plenty of other places around the country that might have higher gas prices than Idaho right now. So start this thing up, man. Sounds good to me. Second gen 1500. What up, my man? Or is that a it's a 2500. I thought we were cool for a second there, and then you had to one up me. More Dodge Rams. What is this, dude? Where are we having a Dodge Ram meet? I think we are. Either that or that's the construction workers. I have no idea. But I showed up to the right place. My usual parking spot here. So tools are in the back there, so we'll grab those. Again, I'll probably have to, I don't sneak the camera in, but I don't know, I usually disassemble it and then reassemble it once we get back inside. So I'll see you once we get into the doors. I feel like I'm a junkyard superhero. I go and get my camera assembled in the porta potty and come out and find all of my deals, right? Something like that. I like it like this. When it's usually too busy and I come out here to film, I don't know, I feel slightly awkward. Just because people are like, what's that dude filming? A bunch of old cars? Like, exactly. It's exactly what I'm doing, sir. So here's gonna be most of the imports over on this section. Ooh, a Lancer wagon. That is not something you see too often here, if I'm being completely honest. I think that the conversions that people do on these is always super cool. And they do an Evo conversion. No way. That's in, oh my God. Taking that. That is in insanely good shape. You guys are probably wondering, why is Anthony excited about an ashtray from a Lancer? Well, because they're typically hard to find in good shape, and they have crossover to the Evo like many other parts. And so this thing's actually in really good shape. So what else is interesting is that the rear bumpers on the wagon specifically kind of resemble that of the USDM Evos with the side markers, but I think the proportions are off. So even though they look similar, it's this right here, how extended this is in comparison to that of an Evo. But a lot more resemblance than what you would think. And again, like I've seen, this is the first one I've ever seen in a junkyard. It's actually the first one I've ever seen in person up close. So pretty cool, man. An Evo wagon, God, and their rarity, that'd be so sweet. That cup holder's in killer shape too. I know I'm nerding out over this, but like I said, this is just the first time I've ever seen one in person, so I think it's pretty sweet. All right, and we're off again. Nice, man. First stop of the day. I picked something up, something small, but I still picked something up. Now, what I like about this location is typically, like the CRVs, for example, they're overlooked here. And so if you're ever wanting to find like a 5-speed cluster swap, this is typically a pretty good location. Well, maybe not anymore now that I've told everybody. But old school Accord. Oh, dude, this is sweet. That had a kit on it at some point. I'll let you guys in the comments figure out what kit that could have possibly been. Fiberglass, 1992. Side skirts as well. Rear bumper looks OEM. Red interior. Telling you, this is why I like coming to these places, just because you get to see, I don't know, cars that, I mean, should obviously be here, but just cars from the past, man. It's cool. Nice, dude. IS 300. So, fun fact, I've always wanted one of these cars. A couple years ago, I almost bought one. I think they're cool. I think they're really good looking. I just think they're getting harder and harder to come by, around here at least. You don't see them too often. Trans. Auto. Makes sense, right? I'm telling you, I think that these cars are so cool. Like, I love the gauge cluster on these. I think these are just awesome. It's just really hard to find them in good shape anymore. What? Oh my. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it, but you guys see what I'm looking at, right? I mean, telling you, dude. Like, this is just the story of my life. I just come here and I find all these treasures. That's what you want to call them. Climate control's been pulled. Different pattern on these than I've seen before. So the pattern on these seats are different than that of like the EX, for example. What? We shouldn't be doing that, right? Right. Oh man, I've never seen one of these in a junkyard before. This is luxury, baby. This looks like this just got straight out of Dubai. It's all dusty inside. Looks like we have EG coupe here. This one's been sitting here for a while, I can tell. This has been pretty picked through. 94, can't open that side. Well, just gonna go ahead and gutted. Absolutely gutted this. I always like these, but my opinion on these is I like the version that has the full kit on it. I don't know what that was called. It was the GTS version that has the full front bumper, you know, the big bulgy front bumper, the high spoiler on the rear. I had a coworker back in the day that had one in red, and I thought it was a pretty cool car, man, honestly. And I think that these cars you can find for so cheap nowadays. And I don't know. I mean, besides being front wheel drive, I don't ever see what the big problem was with them. I mean, if you just accept it for what it is. But again, this has been sitting under a pine tree for quite some time. I just thought these were cool cars. EG sedan, cool color. I don't think I've ever seen this color before. The bay's painted, but I think it was painted that different blue and then got a respray. Had to have. Nobody ever wants to be my friend on camera. Makes me sad. Hoping one day I'm walking through the junkyard and somebody's like, hey, you making a video? I'm like, absolutely. Maybe they want to be in my video. This thing's been pretty tore apart so far. Auto with the OEM low spoiler. How did that go on there? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, the sedans are tough, especially on the Civics, in terms of finding a spoiler that kind of just fits the car. So I'm using a GoPro today, mainly for the fact that I think it gets more coverage, because in all of the GoPro junkyard videos I've made, everybody will be like, dude, you just walked past this car that's like, you know, maybe rare or unique or something, and I don't even realize it. So I feel like having this wider field of view is a little bit better for stuff like that. All right, moving down the line here, we got an 85 300ZX. Now, I've never actually seen one of these things up close in person. I think I've passed by them at the junkyard, but I've never really opened one up and checked it out. Dash is gone. Interior looked like it was in pretty good shape. What do we have here? CRV. What do you think? The likelihood of that cluster being gone? I'm going to say it's a 10 out of 10 that it's probably not there. No way. Are you kidding me? This is what I mean, guys. I swear to you. Whenever I come to these places and I have like a list or I have things I'm looking for, I never find them. Okay, hold on. I gotta grab my tools. What a good day. I'm telling you. What a good day. My cluster hoarding continues. Like I was saying earlier, if I'm gonna find a cluster, it's gonna be in this lot. So this is gonna be lowered down as much as it can. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Unfortunately, do I want to sit in this car? No, I don't want to sit in this car. Am I gonna have to? Yeah. It's a shame that, I mean, of course the B20 was gonna be pulled with the trans and everything, which I mean I understand, but yeah, that was probably more of a priority than a small cluster. But again, why do I like these clusters? Is because you can throw them into a 96 to 2000 Honda Civic. They're a direct plug and play, and I think they look better than the OEM cluster. So the fact that I found one, it's got 214,000 miles on it. There's a K&N filter down there, also kind of cool. What's the likelihood of that? All right, let's try to see if I brought any. I brought some tools, not all of my tools. Okay, this will do the job. the likelihood of finding this nowadays, I mean, it's common, but it's not this common. I was not expecting to stumble across one today. I was just saying that if I were to find one, this would be the place to do it. Now, one of these days, I need to actually install one of these things. Right? I've had so many at this point. It's not that I'm just trying to hoard them, really. It's just, I don't know. I keep stumbling across them. I know that they're worth something, so I'm like, sure, why not? That blue clip is going to be the death of me. 2. And there's a green and yellow here on the back that you guys can't see, but trust me when I say that they're there. Just like that, boys. 214,000 miles. Looks like it's in good shape. Just need to clean it up. And dang, man, that and an ashtray. God, man, I'm hitting the grand prize today. I know people are probably laughing like, that's what you look for in a junkyard, Anthony? Yes, not that, but I look for, you know, things that I want. Crazy though. Seriously, a manual CRV, not super common. It's like a TSX Sport Auto. Yeah. Gone. Yeah. Won't last super long here on the K24s. Oh my gosh. This would have been nice to find 6 months ago. Crap. Well, maybe not. This thing's pretty beat. Taffeta White, 99. 2000 Honda Civic EX. Smells like a water park in here. That's the best way to describe it. It smells like chlorine. I don't know. There's just some weird, some weird smell. But, yeah, this would have been nice to find. Rear bumper looks like it's in not great shape. Still has the OEM tails on it though. Oh my god. It is a water park. So tails look good. If somebody wanted to come swoop those. Those are in good shape. Yeah, I don't know why. It just like I said, it just smells like a water park in here. This is also, you gotta love that. Why? Why was that? Why did you paint it? There's no reason to paint it, but you did it. 2000 Honda Civic. Looks like a DX. Bed liner. Oh man. Look at this carbon, look at that carbon wrap there. This thing is cool. This thing is cool in like the kind of just like super grungy way. I don't know how to describe it, but like without a bed on here, it just looks very Mad Max. Something about walking through the junkyard. Just therapeutic. As long as you don't step on any nails. And as long as you have your tetanus shot, you'll be fine. It's a good time. Again, another car I just don't see a whole lot of. I'll see a ton of Accords in here, but not the coupes. And I thought the coupes didn't get the love they deserved, in my opinion. I think that they're actually a pretty cool car. I like the look of the coupe, preferably. Yeah, just it's not something you see super common. So I don't know, take a quick look in here. And there's a good amount of room in the Accord coupes. I mean, in comparison to, I don't know, a Civic, maybe it's roughly about the same in terms of a coupe. But I mean, other than that, I don't know. I think they were kind of cool. Hideous interior color. I mean, that is absolutely just horrible. I don't know what, it's like a very light teal color. Oh, and this has got mold on it. It's got mold and that's pretty gross. But yeah, you just don't see these. You don't see them too often. Another CRV. Still has the B20 in it. I imagine that this one's also... Yeah, this one's an auto. What if, though, right? If I ran into another manual, I'd be like, no way. But this one smells quite nice. So this person... What is it? Is it that? It's that. It's these right here. Is that weird that I'm going through Bath and Body Works scents in somebody else's car? Probably. It smells good, man. So something caught my eye out of the corner, but I don't know what the heck it is. What is this? 1972 MG convertible. Wow. This is probably one of the more interesting cars I've stumbled across. Maxima. My boy Vince. Another interesting car here. Interesting and old. Datsun 210. I think all the older Datsuns are awesome. Nice. Those are seat covers. A holy Cliff Bar. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta walk you around to this side. What is it? There's like literally... Oh, okay, that's why. It was an entire... Anybody want a Cliff Bar? What else is in here? What is this? Multiplication cards. There's an ankle bracelet. That's there's cans of food. Oh, gross. I probably should wear gloves when I do this. Socks. There's okay. Sometimes there's wasps inside these things, and I just don't like to, I don't want to piss anything off. Oh, Elmo. Elmo, what's happened to you? What did you do to lead you to this point right here, man? Times are tough. This is what? Brake cleaner, lubricant. Dude, the original owner's manual. This is pretty cool. I think I'm going to take this just because I think that this would be a really cool thing. Maybe like as like a work or desk ornament. I think that this would be pretty awesome. No, nothing else. That is a thing of applesauce that I do not want to touch. I'm going to take this though. I promise you, whether I frame it or I do something cool, that I just think that this is pretty sweet. So we're going to put that in our bag there and continue on. There's another second gen here. Rear bumper is in good shape. Just tough because, you know, my truck's definitely not perfect. Not by any means, and I don't plan on making it perfect. But if there's stuff I can pick up for cheap that, you know, I can swap over, I'll definitely do it. No way. The dash is still on this one. And rear seats. I mean, it's cracked though. But I mean, if somebody wanted to attempt to extract that, they absolutely could. Oh, that's why they had a dash protector on it. In red, obviously. Matchy matchy. Without the scratchy scratchy.
Hey, excuse me again, real quick.
Yo!
Quick question. Do you know a lot about cars?
Me?
Yeah.
Not enough. Why?
I was gonna see like give service. This is so close. The mirrors, like the rear view mirrors, like
Yeah.
the left and right.
Yeah.
They're not the same type of car,
Okay.
and they're like electrical. Do you think they'll still be able to work if they look like the?
So it's the same car, same make and model.
No, it'll be just a different like.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Cobalt.
Cobalt?
Yeah.
Did you check in the Cobalt section?
Yeah, I just don't get the right color. It's just not a Cobalt.
Not a Cobalt. So yeah, it won't be able to fit, right? But I mean, have you gone to the other Jalopy Jungle over off of? So there's that one, 2 miles from here, over off of State Street, and I would do that, dude. I wouldn't try to like. Don't do that. Shit's not gonna look. It's not gonna look right? So
I'm in trouble anyways with it. So
are you the one that broke it?
No, somebody stole it.
So, oh damn, dude.
Somebody stole it.
Well, like I said, maybe go to the other location, man, and see what you can do.
I will. I'm gonna look at a couple more places, but I'll probably do that. I didn't know that was possible or not. So
Oh hell no, that's not possible. But hey, have fun, man.
Right.
Enjoy. That was the first person that's ever talked to me at Junkyard, and he was awesome. This is my plan from now on. Come in with an open mind. Whatever I find, I find. That van is just in half. What? You know what? I'm just gonna take a seat right here. Rest my legs. They just cut that open, man. That was just a straight, but they cut it in the strange. How did they do this? Why did they do this? See what I'm saying? They cut this in this particular back corner for some strange reason. I don't know. Like I said, what is this? Today is a weird day, man. Today is just the strangest day. Oh, my Easter basket, just in time. Off we go. No, I'm not going to take this Easter basket with me, but that is pretty funny timing. There's 2 mirror caps right there. I mean, I don't think they made other Cobalt mirrors. If that's what I'm wondering, like, is he looking for that? Where's he at? I want to help him out. I mean, here's another one. Yeah, that's another Cobalt. There's mirrors right there. There's Cobalts right here, my man.
What?
There's Cobalts right here.
I know, but that's the right same color.
It's not the same color. Is it the color that's wrong?
Yeah, it's blue. I'm probably gonna get it blue. I gotta get the blue.
Paint it. It's this piece right here. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's that cap.
No, I gotta get the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing, and it's blue.
Somebody just said, I'll kill somebody. I'll probably gonna get one of these blue ones, baby.
Dude, I would just take one of those blue ones, man. And don't kill me. 84 Fiero. Too sick. Dude, that's one of these weird cars that I just love the look of. I don't care what anybody says. I think the Fieros look cool. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. So I will see you back at the truck. All right, guys, so I think it's gonna wrap it up for today. With a hand sanitizer. Like I said, I always try to hit myself a little bit of this stuff when I leave the junkyard, just because it's touch a lot of weird random objects in there. And so anyways, so a couple things I picked up today. Not too crazy, but I would say the experience talking to my man over there, like, that was worth it. That was fun. And so hopefully you guys had a fun time too. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get these out a little bit more consistently. Like I said, I think my plan from here on out is just to not look for anything and just be surprised by whatever happens, and then hopefully I score. Anyway, I have to give this truck some love here soon. Probably an oil change, a wash, a detail. Maybe I'll film it. I have no idea. But threw in some Techron, so we'll see how that does. Like I said, I think it's going to help this truck since it's been sitting for so long with unideal gas. So as always, if you guys love the Junkyard content, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's ALLDAYANTHONY. Peace.